In this module, we will provide some basic knowledge on renewable energy systems. Upon completion of this lesson, students should be able to describe the benefits and impact of renewable energy, describe the sources of renewable energy, and understand basic renewable energy system components. Renewable energy is energy produced from sources like the sun, water, and wind that are naturally replenished and do not run out. Renewable energy can be used for electricity generation, space and water heating and cooling, and transportation. First, we will investigate benefits and the impact of renewable energy. Renewable energy presents multiple benefits for the economy, environment, national security, and human health. Here are some of the benefits of using renewable energy. Enhanced reliability, security, and resilience of the nation's power grid. Job creation throughout the renewable energy industries. Reduced carbon emissions and air pollution from energy production. Increased U.S. energy independence, increased affordability as many types of renewable energy are cost comparative with traditional energy sources, and expanded clean energy access for non-grid connected or remote, coastal, or islanded communities. As of February 2023, renewable energy generates 21.5% of all U.S. electricity, and that percentage continues to grow. The figure breaks down the shares of total electricity production in 2021 among the types of renewable power. Fossil fuels provided 60.2% of the energy supply in the U.S. In March 2022, the U.S. Department of Energy published a report titled Renewable Energy Resource Assessment Information for the United States. The report concluded the following summary. The available renewable resource in the U.S. is 100 times that of the nation's annual electricity need. Solar, wind, and geothermal are the most abundant renewable energy resources in the U.S. In 2020, the United States used only 0.2% of the total renewable energy potential available for electricity production. An expansion of current technology deployment and research activities will enable increase in renewable energy resource potential. In the next slides, we will investigate the sources of renewable energy. Renewable energy sources include bioenergy. Bioenergy is a form of renewable energy generated when we burn biomass fuel. Biomass fuels come from organic material such as harvest residues, purpose-grown crops, and organic waste from our homes, businesses, and farms. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, 1 billion tons of biomass could produce up to 50 billion gallons of biofuels and generate 85 billion kilowatt hours of electricity to power 7 million households. Renewable energy sources also include geothermal. Geothermal energy is the thermal energy in the Earth's crust, which originates from the formation of the planet and from radioactive decay of materials in currently uncertain but possibly roughly equal proportions. Hydropower, also known as water power, is the use of falling or fast-running water to produce electricity or to power machines. This is achieved by converting the gravitational potential or kinetic energy of a water source to produce power. Hydropower is a method of sustainable energy production. Concentrated solar power systems generate solar power by using mirrors or lenses to concentrate a large area of sunlight into a receiver. Electricity is generated when the concentrated light is converted to heat, which drives a heat engine connected to an electrical power generator or powers a thermochemical reaction. Photovoltaics is the conversion of light into electricity using semiconducting materials that exhibit the photovoltaic effect, a phenomenon studied in physics, photochemistry, and electrochemistry. Wind energy, or wind power, refers to the process of creating electricity using the wind or airflows that occur naturally in the Earth's atmosphere. Modern wind turbines capture kinetic energy from the wind to generate electricity. Marine energy, also known as marine and hydrokinetic energy or marine renewable energy, is a renewable power source that is harnessed from the natural movement of water, including waves, tides, and river and ocean currents. Marine energy can also be harnessed from temperature differences in water through a process known as ocean thermal energy conversion. Now, let's look into renewable energy systems and how they integrate with the power grid. This slide depicts the energy and information flows in a renewable energy system, in particular the photovoltaic or solar energy system. Electric energy flows from the PV array or solar panels to the inverter, then to either the energy storage equipment or the service panel or subpanel. Electricity flows either to the smart meter or to consumers before moving to the utility grid. Information flows from the smart meter to either the system controls for controlling the generation of electricity or to the utility grid. If additional energy is needed at night or on a cloudy day, the energy storage will give back some of its stored electricity. The system controls get additional information from the internet for things like weather conditions to be able to better manage the flow and generation of electricity. In addition to the renewable energy system components, you will need to purchase some additional equipment in order to safely transmit electricity to your loads and comply with your power provider's grid connection requirements. This is also called balance of system equipment. Power conditioning equipment is needed for DC-AC conversion, maintaining a 60 cycles per second frequency, maintaining voltage consistency, and providing a quality AC wave sine curve. Safety features protect standalone and grid-connected small renewable energy systems from being damaged or harming people during events like lightning, power surges, or malfunctioning equipment. These features include safety disconnects, grounding equipment, and surge protection. Meters or other instruments allow you to monitor your small renewable energy system's battery voltage, the amount of power you are consuming, and the level at which your batteries are charged. Estimated costs of installing renewable energy systems. Solar PV systems cost about $3 per watt installed. A 7,000 watt 7 kilowatt system therefore costs about $21,000 to install. Such a system would provide 20 to 35 kilowatt hours of electricity per day, depending on climate, and could meet most of a household's demands. Solar hot water systems can meet 50% of the hot water needs for a family of 4 and generally cost between $5,000 and $7,000 to install. Small wind energy systems cost an average of $5 per 120 kilowatts to install. Purchasing and installing a system can range from $10,000 to $70,000 depending on local zoning, permitting, and utility interconnection costs.